Robin, are you okay after that fight? Let me take a look.
I'm fine, thanks to you. You don't need to worry about me so much. Not all tacticians are helpless in battle. I've been in plenty of fights. I can take care of myself out there.
I'm sorry, you're right. Force of habit, I guess.
That's a pretty intense habit. You watched me like a hawk. Not a single enemy got anywhere near me. What makes you so intent on protecting me?
I'm just used to fighting that way. In my homeworld, I always kept the tactician close and safe. You triggered my natural instinct.
So you travel with a tactician in your homeworld too?
I do, and they're every bit as brilliant as you. Actually, you have a lot in common.
I'd like to meet this tactician someday if I can. I'd love to compare theories on war and tactics and devise new strategies.
I'd be glad to introduce you, but I must warn you, they can be a bit aloof. I'm not even sure they would carry on a conversation with you.
Ah, the strong but silent type. But you're on good terms, right?
Well, sort of. They're always very quiet, even on the battlefield. Not everyone needs to talk to issue orders.
I'm sorry, what? How does one order the troops without words?
Good question. I can somehow always tell. It's like there's an invisible arrow.
Are we talking about telepathy? This sounds like a very advanced tactician.
I couldn't tell you. What I do know is that they're still in training.
How strange. Though they do sound very important to you.
So you understand why I get this sudden urge to protect you. You may not like it, but protecting you will make me feel better.
Something tells me you won't take no for an answer. But I can't just stand around and let others fight for me. I want to be just as good as your telepathic tactician.
I'm sure you can get there. But no matter how good you get, you'll still let me protect you, right?
Of course, Lynn. If it'll make you feel better, I'll rely on you from now on.
Just leave it to me, Robin.
Nothing like hitting the sack at the end of a long day. Wait a second. Something isn't... Who's there? It's some kind of face up in the ceiling.
Gotcha!
What? Who are you? Come out and fight me to the death!
Takumi, it's just me, Lissa!
Lissa! It sure didn't look like you. Anyway, thanks for taking a few years off my life. Sheesh.
I'm sorry, it was just a prank. I didn't think I'd scare you that much.
Are you kidding? Hiding in the shadows and putting that thing on the ceiling?
It's a portrait of Crom, if you must know. Frederick drew it.
That's supposed to be Crom? I was sure it was some sort of demon. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you would never, ever do anything like that again.
Well, okay. I'll be sure to never, ever do anything to upset you ever again.
Gee, that sounds awfully familiar. Haven't we had this talk before?
Oh, have we?
Yes. Do you not remember stitching the word jerk on the back of my hair tie? I wore that hair tie in 3 different battles before I noticed.
Oh, yeah. That was inappropriate, I guess. I'm sorry. I just enjoy getting a rise out of you. But I'll stop now. Really.
Well, all right. I mean, you should. Sorry if I reacted a bit harshly. But what makes me so prankable?
Honestly, it's because you seem like you're always on edge. I thought maybe teasing you a little bit would help you relax and have some fun.
But you realize, of course, that these pranks have me even more on edge. I could relax and be friendly with you if I knew nothing terrible would happen. So just try coming up and talking to me next time, okay? I promise I'll be relaxed.
All right, Takumi, it's a deal. It's kind of ironic, isn't it? I teased you because you were uptight, but the teasing just made it worse. I'm glad we had this talk. Hey, in a way, my pranks actually did work.
Well, now that you've completely destroyed any hope of an early bedtime, how about sharing a cup of tea with me?
I'd love to. Oh, there was just one other thing.
1 second, all right? I've got to get a kettle of...
Yeah, I was gonna warn you about the trap that I dug right there. You have to believe me when I say that I set that up before our little talk.
Sure. Now help me out of here.
What are you doing up here, Tharja?
Oh, nothing you should concern yourself with.
If you're so interested in Robin, just talk to him instead of skulking around.
Just talk to him? Easy enough for one as blunt as yourself.
Hey, it's not like I'm trying to be so direct. It's just how the words come out.
It seems to me a princess should speak in a manner more befitting her stature.
Well, I gave up all that princess stuff years ago. I'm a warrior. To be honest, whenever I try to sugarcoat things, it just doesn't work out. But you're one to talk, Tharja. Everything you say just sounds so dark.
Well, I am a dark mage, you know.
Are there any rules that say a dark mage can't speak in a lighter, friendlier tone?
Only the ones I've imposed upon myself.
In that case, how about we practice talking a bit more normally?
I can do normal, if I put my mind to it.
Then let's do it! Okay, so, hello, Miss Tharja. How do you do?
Greetings, Lady Hinoka. What benign weather here. Mayhap I shall hex us all.
Whatever do you mean, Miss Tharja? It looks like we're due for rain.
Why, 'tis easier even to hex under cover of cloud. Pick me a victim and huzzah!
Why, Miss Tharja, our hexes all thou. I can speaketh. Sorry, it's just too weird. No way can I talk like that in front of everyone. Besides, hearing you talk about hexing people so cheerfully was just creepy.
Forsooth, lady. You were acting pretty creepy yourself. Probably best we stick to what we know.
I try coming off as normal and I creep out Tharja of all people. You're fine just the way you are, and I'm sure Robin thinks so too.
People seemed pleased with you, too. So I guess you're probably fine as well.
I'm sorry I brought it up in the first place. It was a bad idea from the start.
You thought we could help each other, so I can't hold it against you. Though, let's do each other a favor and never speak of this again.
Say no more. Just thinking about it is so embarrassing, I could die. I guess that means we share a secret. Kinda nice, don't you think?
Now that you mention it, secrets are things normal girls have.
Which means we actually did make ourselves more normal!
Yes, let's go with that. Let's agree that we're normal for us and just, I don't know, be friends?
And if anyone has a problem with us, we've got each other's backs.
Prince Leo, do you have a moment?
I suppose. What is it?
There's something that's been bothering me. I wasn't sure I should say anything.
You've been keeping something from me?
Yes. I have thought long and hard about the implications. But ultimately, I decided that it needed to be said.
Good gods, man. Don't keep me in suspense any longer. What is it?
Well, Prince Leo, it's about your...
My what?
Your collar, my lord. It's... inside out.
No, that's not possible. Oh, damn!
I was hoping you'd just notice. Eventually. But here we are. I could not in good conscience remain silent any longer, my lord.
Is this what you were hinting at with all that talk about fashion?
Yes, my lord. I was not bold enough to tell you straight out. I apologize.
No. It's my fault, of course. You must come to me directly if this ever happens again. A fashion yes man is no good to me. I need someone who can speak the truth.
I understand. Then, since we are speaking openly...
Please, let me hear it.
You have worn your collar inside out precisely 36 times since we met. I thought perhaps I might be able to prevent a 37th.
36? Ah! Someone must die! I mean... Thank you.
You're welcome. And there's one other thing.
Very well. Get it over with.
The other morning, you nearly wore your nightcap into battle.
No, I caught myself before actually walking into battle. How did you know?
Well, I was positioned nearby to speak to you about something else. Namely, that you had brought your pillow instead of your spellbook.
Did I really?
I was quite surprised to see you look directly at the pillow several times.
That is enough, Frederick. In the future, I need you to be more proactive.
Yes, I understand. If I see that your trousers are on inside out and backwards, I should speak up. I will be happy to add this to my list of daily duties, my lord.
Has it come to this? Do I really need a wardrobe guardian? Yes. Yes, I suppose I do. Thank you, Frederick. You're a true friend.
Hello, Anna. You've always worked in this world, right?
Yep. Gotta earn that coin. Why do you ask?
It's just odd that people from other worlds seem to already know you.
They just have me confused with Annas from their own worlds. You probably had one in your world, too. Maybe working at a shop? Or an inn?
Maybe. I don't recall seeing anyone like you.
Wait a minute. Does that mean I'm the first Anna you've ever met?
I'm not exactly sure what you mean, but I think so?
It can't be. But surely you've met my sisters in this world, right?
Sisters? I've seen you around, all around this world, but that wasn't you? Not a single time?
That's right. Not a single one. Are you friends with any of my sisters?
Well, no. We never really got to talking.
So that means I'll be the first Anna you're friends with.
I guess? This is all very confusing, Anna.
No, it's exciting. I never get to experience this.
Experience what?
Everyone always makes friends with my sisters first and then realizes I'm me. I've always been the umpteenth Anna anyone's ever met. I never thought I'd get to be someone's first Anna.
Wait, what's wrong? Are you crying?
I'm so happy. For the first time in my life, I feel like someone sees me as myself.
That's not true, Anna. We all know you're you. We could really use an Anna in Zofia. There aren't too many shops like yours in my home kingdom.
Zofia, huh?
What is it?
Once we settle the problems in this world, I'll come to Zofia.
What? I'd be more than glad to have you, but is that even possible?
I'll have to work out the details, but I'll find a way there. Zofia sounds like a land of pure profit. Seeing as there's no competition, if I bring items from this world, I can sell them as rare items at a huge markup.
That is some business sense. I'm sure your shop would really thrive.
But I give you a special discount, of course. I'm your first Anna, so you deserve extra special treatment.
Oh, Anna, thank you. When you get there, I'll be glad to help out.
Someday, this will be reality, and I'll make both of us rich.
Hello, Olivia.
Oh, Lady Sakura. Is there something I can do for you?
Oh, I just wanted to tell you how beautiful I think your dancing is.
How sweet of you, Sakura. I'm blushing. I'm still a long way from good. But I'll proudly accept such kind praise from a princess I admire.
Admire? I haven't done anything worthy of admiration.
You always tend to everyone with such loving care, no matter how tired you are. Whenever I see that, I'm always amazed by the size of your heart.
But you're amazing too, Olivia.
No, don't say such nice things. I'll die of embarrassment.
Well, Olivia, I think you should have a bit more confidence in yourself and your skill.
Confidence? That's not the first time I've been told something like that. Someone once told me to be more Olivia the Bold and less Olivia the Mouse.
Olivia the Mouse? Oh, that reminds me of this one time I did some extra training to make me braver. Maybe if you did some training like that, it'd raise your confidence too.
You think so? Tell me more about this training, Lady Sakura.
If I remember, you have to straighten your back and puff out your chest.
I see. Posture is important in dance, too. Maybe there's something to this.
The next step is to have a battle cry. Something loud and commanding.
Loud and commanding, huh? This might be tougher than I thought.
I didn't do very well with this part either, to be honest.
Well, I've learned anyone can get better at anything if they practice.
You're right. Okay, let's just try our best.
Let's just try our best doesn't sound very commanding to me.
Good point. How about we're going to do our best?
Oh, that was super cute and pretty loud, but still not very commanding.
Oh, that was about as commanding as I can be. And still, all I get is cute. You should try next, Olivia. Oh, wait. It's your turn, Olivia!
All right, I hope you are prepared. You better get ready for this. Is it working? Do you feel commanded?
I can't tell. Oh no! What if I became too commanding to feel commanded?
I'd say the training must be working. If we keep it up, we'll be experts in no time.
You're right. Let's keep practicing until we're glowing with confidence.
Niles, that was an intense battle. Did you sustain any injuries?
No, I'm fine. And I'm relieved to see that you are unscathed as well. I'd hate to see a specimen like you damaged in any way.
Well, I appreciate your concern. I do try to take care of myself. Is something amiss?
Yes. No matter what I say, you seem perpetually unfazed. Have I lost my touch, or are you simply impervious to my charms?
You do use some flavorful language, but I hear your true meaning. I appreciate your compliments and concerns in any form they're delivered.
I see. The truth is, I delight in shaming and embarrassing people. But you don't turn red, you cheerfully express gratitude.
Niles, I've never seen you so stricken before.
Is it possible that a person could be so genuine and pure? Is this inner beauty? Let's test it. Sita, allow me to tell you all of my darkest, dirtiest secrets.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't have time for that right now.
Ah, a glimpse of unkindness. Sadly, your utter nonchalance has completely disarmed me.
You know, you can just talk to me like a normal person if you want. Or you can continue to use flavorful language if you must. Just be yourself.
It's just that you're so lovely with such a trusting face. I thought it would be child's play to make your cheeks color with shame. But alas, you're tougher than aged leather. I thought you were a princess.
Well, I am a princess. Maybe princesses are tougher than you think. We do have to put up with a lot.
You know, I never thought about it like that. Here I was thinking I could torture you to my heart's content. But I suppose I'll have to go back to the drawing board to get a reaction.
Well, what did you have in mind?
Let me see. Shall I ask you directly? Let us shed the veils of decency and lay our hearts bare in conversation.
So, you're saying you want to talk? Sure, that's fine with me. I mean, I suppose it still sounded a bit naughty, but I get your meaning.
Well played, Sita. Well played.
Hey, Crumb, you should come play a game.
A game? Uh-oh. Okay, I'm ready.
What do you mean, uh-oh? We're just gonna play hide and seek.
Oh, you haven't set any traps, have you?
Traps? Why would I do something so dangerous when we can finally just play?
Yes, I suppose that's a good point. That's how people normally play, right? When playing with Lissa, I must be on the lookout for all manner of pranks.
What kind of pranks?
Like digging pitfalls and hiding places. Or releasing frogs. Or pitfalls full of frogs.
Lissa sounds so funny. You two must be really close, huh? I'm super close with my siblings too, but I've never tried playing pranks on them.
At first, I thought you and Lissa were alike, but now I see that's not the case.
I thought you and my brother Xander were alike at first too. But you two have nothing in common. You're so much more mischievous than he is.
Just what part of me is mischievous?
Well, you destroy castle walls, and you cook food that makes people faint. Xander would never do anything like that.
I didn't destroy a wall, but that would be one way to temper physical strength.
Really? In that case, do you think I could get stronger by destroying walls?
If you put in the hard work every day, sure, I see how that could work.
All right, then I'll give it all I've got. I'm gonna break a wall right now.
Well, I'm glad you're motivated, but don't go breaking too many of our walls.
If Xander caught me, I'd be in big trouble. He always looks so serious, and he says things like, royalty should be dignified. I wish he and I were close like you and Lissa, and that he would play with me.
I'm sure he'd play if you asked. It's a fact that all brothers adore their little sisters.
Even a serious-faced brother with a wrinkle between his eyebrows?
Even one of those. Prince Xander isn't always that serious, is he?
His face may not look it, but he's actually really nice.
Then you should ask him. But I don't mind standing in for him today.
Oh, yay! Actually, I thought of a new game we could play. I haven't tried it out yet, but will you play it with me?
Of course. Any game you want. What kind is it?
It's a contest. We'll pick flowers while singing and weave them into necklaces. But the best part is, we do it all while dancing. So let's get started, okay?
This is a game? She may be more formidable than Lissa.
Thank you for your reinforcements, Lord Marth. Just what I'd expect from the Hero King. It is an honor to share your battlefield.
Please, Lucina. I did nothing to warrant such praise.
You showed up when I needed you most. It was just as the legends say. Rescuing your allies and driving back your foes in one fell swoop. Beloved not only by his comrades, but known to charm his enemies as well.
I assure you, those stories are greatly exaggerated.
That cannot be. I grew up believing in these tales. Hero King Marth was the hope for all who lived in my world. That's why I took your name and fought to spread that hope.
But you must realize, not everything is as the legends say.
Well, I guess you are a bit different from what I imagined. It said you slew a dragon, so I pictured you as a relentless warrior. But in reality, you're calm and kind, and you care for your friends. And you just... you're amazing! That's what I'm trying to say.
When you put it that way, it makes me very uncomfortable.
And so humble, too.
If you say so. If I may change the subject, why did you use my name? You would make a fine leader in your own right. I'm sure people would have rallied behind you on your own merits.
I needed a strong symbol of hope. The fell dragon seized control of my world and plunged it into despair. Your name was the only one capable of raising spirits and support. As I said, Lord Marth, your legend is hope itself.
I see. Lucina, you've been through some truly difficult battles.
I have. And I think, above all others, the person who benefited from your name, well, I think it was me. Calling myself Marth gave me the courage of the true Hero King. I'm sorry. I felt the need to apologize since we first met. Even if it was to save my future, using your name was selfish.
No apology necessary. If it was that useful, I'm more than glad. Besides, I'm certain your deeds were worthy of my name.
Thank you, Marth. You have always been a great source of strength, even now.
But looking at you here, it seems you never needed my name to begin with. Judging from your strength, you will one day give rise to your own legend.
I don't...
I must do my best as well, so I too can become the Hero King you aspire to be. There is no telling what awaits me after this. I must be ready for anything.
Since I've been given the honor of fighting alongside you, I will give everything I have to bring my skill closer to yours, even if just a little.
Let us fight with all we have, for both our futures.
I've been searching for you, Scarlet Sword! It is I, the Dark Swordsman!
Why are you here?
I've longed for the chance to extinguish your flame with my abyssal darkness.
What are you talking about?
You need not hide from me, Scarlet Sword, for I know your true self. But let us speak not with words, and instead with the clashing of our blades!
One more syllable from you and I'll see that it's your last.
Better men than you have tried to silence my prose, but you'll... Huh? The bloodlust. My sword is... Wait! Attend me, my blade! Heed your master!
This is embarrassing.
The secret of my dark blade? It houses the power of gods of old. Its power is so immense, no mere mortal can fully control it. It refuses to fight. Would that I could shred you to ribbons, but my blade simply will not allow it.
Your sword is fine. The only question is, will you die with it drawn or sheathed?
Yikes. It looks like Navarre's bloodlust might be the real deal. I think I'm in over my head.
If you won't make the first move, I will.
Whoa, hey, wait, okay, just hear me out. The whole thing about Owain, Dark Swordsman, it was just a show, see? Okay, so I'll just be on my way.
Wait.
Yes, sir.
Draw your sword. Prepare to die.
You're serious? Okay, let's go. That was a close one. Oh, I'm done for.
You're a fool, Owain, but a powerful one. Stop wasting your time and hone your skills. Next time, I won't be holding back.
Huh? I mean, I see you finally realize my true power. You're pretty good yourself, Scarlet Sword. But next time, I won't pull... Just kidding. No need to draw that sword.
That's it. I'm killing you anyway.
No! I'm sorry! I'll stop bothering you!